Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. In this presentation, we're gonna make an eggplant and potato cook up with saltfish. Super easy, it's a nice side dish, and let's get into this video. Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. Now this video starts off in this cooking pot with one onion that's been minced, and it's been cooking on a medium-high fire till it got the nice brown caramelization for 5 minutes. So it's on a medium-high fire doing this right now. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be adding in some more ingredients into this. So here guys, I have one eggplant that's been washed and cut up into cubes, as well as 2 potatoes that have been cubed, small cubed as well, quite small. And I also have a tomato that's been minced, and I have a half a cup of cooked saltfish. I also have some seasoning, some minced garlic, minced ginger, green seasoning, chicken base seasoning, and a bit of hot sauce. So now we're going to be adding our eggplant and our potatoes into the pot. And then we're going to give that a mix into these onions. And then we're going to let this cook on a medium-high heat for the next 10 minutes before we add any more flavor. Followed by 1 teaspoon of green seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce. Now this hot sauce is not to get the pot hot, it's just to flavor the food. The last thing we're going to put in is our tomatoes. And then now we're going to give this a mix to incorporate these flavors into this eggplant and potatoes so far. And then we're going to set another timer for 10 minutes just to help cook the potatoes. We're also going to put 2 more tablespoons of water in here before we set that timer on a medium high. Hey guys, I just went out into the garden and I picked some fresh chives. So I have one little bunch with about 7 strands of chive, and I have about 4 strands of green onion and 2 leaves of Spanish thyme. So I'm going to be cutting these green items up, mincing them as fine as I could, and then at the 10-minute mark I'm going to be adding these greens as well as our saltfish into that pot. Yeah, also we were able to get about 2 tablespoons of Spanish thyme as well as 2 tablespoons of green onions and chive, and we're going to put those fresh items into the pot. We're also going to give this pot 2 tablespoons more of water before we mix it, as well as we're gonna put in our half cup of saltfish. It's cooked and shredded, and we're gonna give this a mix. Okay guys, so we're just gonna give this a mix to incorporate everything. There might be some little things kind of stuck on the bottom, but that's okay. You just kind of mix it in as best as you can. Mix in your saltfish into your potatoes. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our fire down to medium low, so right between low and medium. And we're gonna allow this to cook, these new flavors to integrate for 5 minutes, and then this will be ready to serve. Hey guys, so the last 5 minutes of the cook has passed, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off our stove right now. And we're gonna transfer the contents of this pot out into a dish. And gonna show you what this looks like. Now this can be served with dumplings, provision, rice, bread, roti, paratha. Yeah guys, so this is what we have here, our eggplant and potatoes with saltfish seasoned. And I'm gonna be having mine this morning over top a toasted bagel. So usually I would make roti to go with this, but this morning we're gonna have it on a bagel. So yeah, this is well cooked and ready to go guys.